either to forgive him. He's not going. I don't know what to do.
When my mom gave birth to me, I'm so sorry I'm being emotional. She abandoned me in the hospital and left.
My dad actually rejected me from birth because I was a girl child. And then, at the pain and anger, the frustration, my mom also left me for my grandma at the age of 3 months.
There's that pain of betrayal when you give your heart to someone and they flip around and mess you up.
I watched this particular video, tears almost fell down from my eyes. When I listened to the story of this particular girl, what her parents did to her, the way they abandoned her, I almost cried. Now, because this is a day-to-day life in Nigeria, not just in Nigeria, across the world, but I want you guys to listen to her story. We'll be right back.
When my mom gave birth to me, I'm so sorry I'm being emotional. She abandoned me in the hospital and left. My dad took care of me. He was taking care of me until he couldn't do it alone because I was still a baby. And then I know he used to tell me that when he's an automobile electrician, so he carries me and then he repairs people's car. So people now told him that he should take me back to the village where his mom can actually take care of me. And then my dad took me to the village. My grandmom, she's even in my house right now. She took care of me until I was about 7 years old, and then my dad came back to take me to Port Harcourt. So I want to ask, because I've seen my mom just once in my life, which is I think 2003 when she came. I was so happy when she came because growing up, people used to abuse me a lot. They'll be like, if your mom pass here, will you know who she is? Do you know who your mother is and all that? So when I had some small issues with my stepmom, I needed to call someone that I will call my own. Even if I know my stepmom took me like hers. But one of the days I called her, she was like, Princess, please go and sort out your problem with your father. Leave me alone, leave me alone. I felt so bad. I gave birth to my first baby. I called her and I told her, she said, when you were in labor, why didn't you tell me you were in labor? I gave birth in July. She was supposed to come in August. I called her. She said, who is taking care of you currently? I said, my mom. She said, who? I said, okay, my stepmom. She just hung up. And I had my second baby. What my mom could tell me on the phone is that if I don't do what I'm supposed to do, then I'm going to have problem in my marriage. I felt so bad that I ran to the altar. I came to the church here, and I was praying. I said, I have not done anything bad to my mom. I haven't seen her in a while. I haven't done anything bad to her. And then she's laying curses on me. I send her, when I was working, I used to send her money. I have never seen her before. I don't know her sisters, I don't know her brothers, but I used to recharge their GoTV. I don't even know them, but I recharge their GoTV. During COVID-19, I used to send them money. But these are the people that I have, shown love. I really want to be close to them, but they've rejected me.
When you used to send her money, she didn't ask you who is looking after you?
No, ma. I want to ask, did you forgive your mom because she called you and asked for forgiveness? Because I've tried to reach out to my mom in the best way I can.
Now, when I listened to her story, while I was still trying to process what to say, I was still scrolling through my social media, and I also came across another story of this particular lady, what she shared, the things that her dad specifically did to her, rejected. Though she struggled, her marriage failed, everything that she went through. Now her dad is sick and her dad is down in stroke. They needed a finance. Not because they love her, not because they care, just because of the finance, they are not calling her. And she's not asking, what do you think I should do as a Christian? I want you guys to watch this video.
My dad actually rejected me from birth because I was a girl child. And then, at the pain and anger, the frustration, my mom also left me for my grandma at the age of 3 months. And my grandma single-handedly raised me. Till my mom died, because of that pain and the betrayal from my dad, I never got to meet with my mom. The first time I set eyes on my mom was 2002, and 2003 she died. I never had the privilege to sit with her to discuss. My dad is still alive, and I've never met with him till date. He refused to set eyes on me. And fast forward to when I wanted to get married in 2021, I tried my best to reach out to him. to get his blessings and all that, reach out to his siblings and the rest of them. He sent a message and said, I'm sorry, I won't be present, but my brother will stay as your father. That was how my marriage was done without my father. Now, moving to the pain of betrayal and heartbreak. That's from my husband. Then I gave all because I wanted to change the narrative. I gave my all in the marriage. I gave my everything. At the end of the day, when everything was gone, the finances were no longer there, my husband, then he became manipulated by the mother, and he joined them to fight forces with me, and everything was gone. I was left alone. In the process, I lost my son. And then that became more heartbreaking. My husband wasn't there to support. His family weren't there to support. I don't have a grandmother anymore. That same year I lost my son, I lost my grandmother. Then everything, I was left alone. It was like the world has come to an end. But finally, I was able to move out with the force and the courage. I said, if I'm going to remain in this marriage, you are going to die. I took a bold step. I fought it, actually. I took a bold step to move out. Then that brought us down to the last topic, the pain of failure. I felt I failed. What I wanted it to last for eternity only lasted temporarily, just the way you stated earlier. So that pain has been tormenting me. That sometimes I sent message to him. He will send back and say, you are the best woman in the world, but I don't know what happened. So I kept feeling this guilt in me. I failed. I should have done more. And I did all. But that pain has still, it's still tormenting me till today, that I still feel I failed. I should have. The marriage I envisaged that it was going to stay for eternity just failed. In just 3 years, it collapsed. Now, this brings me to my question. My father is down with stroke. Everybody is now on me. This is the same man. This same man.
One house, allow her to finish, please. One house, allow her.
It took me a lot of courage to do this. But I want the pain to be gone. Yes. On 3 occasions, I flew to Lagos to look for him. I traced him. I learned he's a witness. I went all I could to get to his church. I paid investigators. Oh. 2023. Because my husband will always say, if your father had blessed me, I wouldn't be where we are today. So I started feeling guilt. I started looking for the man. 2023, I boarded a flight. I went to Lagos, spent a whole week. The moment the man heard that I was in town, because I went to his church, they were supposed to have service that day because he's an elder in the church. He ordered them to love the church. My father refused to come. For 3 times, I flew to Lagos to look for him. He refused to see me. But now, every day I receive call. Your father wants to see you. He's down with stroke. I'm the only daughter he has. He has 2 other sons. He's now looking for me, and I don't want to see him. Now I don't know what to do. Either to forgive him. He's not going. I don't know what to do.
This is just few of the stories that are out there. There are some people that are passing more than this. I mean, through really a lot. Not you that is broke looking for urgent 2K that still have data to ask for urgent 2K. There are some people that just think they are suffering, but they have a mobile phone. But there are some people, when they tell you their story, you yourself that is even handicapped with thank God. There are some people, they have complete body, but the pains, the agony, the tribulations that they are passing through is more than them. Now, if you are privileged to know that at least you have a food to eat, you have a place to stay, and you even have a good family, it's just like you are not that wealthy enough to drive exotic or luxurious cars or live a luxurious life. You have been ungrateful. Just take a moment of your time to thank and appreciate this God. Now, you listen to her story, the things that she have lost over the time. Some she lost her son, a lot. all of this. There are a lot of stories. Maybe we'll try to be working on them and in time to time. Now, what are your advice to people like this? Do you think she should forgive her parents, start taking care of her dad? What do you think she should do, especially the both story? Just try and process it together and let us know in the comment section. I don't wish it for you, so I cannot ask you this question that if it was you, what will you do? So it will never be you. I don't pray that kind of evil or wishing for people, but you are the one now listening to these stories. What are your advice to these people? Please let us know in the comment section. I love you. God love you, Mom. May God continue to protect, guide, and lead you. You will not go astray. Whatever you desire from God, may God grant it to you. You will not lose to receive. You will not receive to lose. You will keep on receiving, and what you have received from God will stay with you. You will keep on growing in knowledge, in wealth, in fame, in health, whatever you desire. I love you guys. Until we meet again, please don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment your thoughts about this video. If you have not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Try and subscribe and join the Plan B TV family. We are a great family. We rub mind together here. We talk about a lot of videos. We collect ideas from people. We bring it to our platform. We talk about it and allow you guys to also hear your opinion. I love you guys. Until we meet again. Bye.
There's that pain of betrayal when you give your heart to someone and they flip around and mess you up. And it's happened to men, it's happened to women. We had a case of an evangelist that picked up a young girl, fell in love with her and felt, well, she's still 19 and I love her, but I believe that. So he started investing in her. The family welcomed him, sent the girl through school. And then when the girl graduated, he said, I don't love you anymore. And then when he went to the place, he said, but we didn't force you now. How much you even spend? How much you spend? We'll go begin with the pay and small. We were in a meeting where a guy, these are Igbo brothers in Alaba and so they don't travel, they wear short cut, they have so we just thought, let me set up this babe. So the woman started sending the woman abroad. She goes to Turkey, goes to Dubai, buy stuff. And then the girl became exposed and said, look, you are not good enough for me. We have a case of a lady that invested all her life into this guy. The guy would have married her, but for 12 years she stayed. Because the guy said that I promised my dad on his deathbed that I would train all my younger ones before I get married. And after training all the younger ones, this girl waited, got to the guy's house one day and discovered that the guy has somebody else. And the guy said, you are too old for me. After holding her down for 12 years. So I can tell you stories upon stories of hurts, of betrayals, of what people have gone through. What do you do when, as a Christian, you miss it with a guy, and after 3 abortions, the guy tells you that you are not the wife, and you have done 3 abortions for him? You messed up yourself with God, messed up yourself with yourself, and messed up yourself with him, and you are left to pick up the pieces of your life. So the pain of betrayal, the pain of heartache is there. But see, there's something about the Bible. In Exodus 15, we see how that bitter water can turn to sweet water. Yeah. They went for the water, and it was bitter. But guess what? By the time God intervened, the water was sweet. But not everyone that drank the bitter water went for the sweet water. Yes. Because the pain and the bitterness of the bitter water was still in them, that they could not even be willing to try again. And that's how that the water is because how are you sure it's sweet? I don't know. Once bitten, twice shy. So there are many people that don't even want to give love a try at all because they've been messed up, they've been disappointed. And then the third one is the pain of failure. Because I consider that regardless of whatever reason brought you into divorce and separation, the pain is that I failed in this. Because nobody sets out to fail in a relationship. So that pain of failure, when you find that what you thought was going to be for a lifetime, now have a lifespan. What you thought was going to be forever did not even last forever. So there's that pain. But you need to understand that, like we said earlier on, is a God of new beginning. In John chapter 2, the first miracle that Jesus ever did was at the wedding, where he turned water to wine. Yes. And no matter what you're going through, he can turn your water to wine.
Would you put your hands together?